Hey guys, what's up? It's Itsgstar here, and we're going to be doing the breakdown of the multiplayer trailer for Call of Duty Ghost. So we're going to go straight into this, and I'm going to actually stop it right now. As you can see, this is Riley, for you guys who don't know. He is actually a kill streak now. What he does is he actually follows you around and kills nearby enemies, just like the escort drone from MW3. He'll also bark if enemies are nearby you, so he kind of acts like a UAV as well. So he doesn't only just kill the enemies, he kind of tells you when they come around the corner or if they're going to sneak up behind you with a knife. Also, the song in the background is Eminem's new song, what hasn't actually been released yet, but it is the song they're using for Call of Duty Ghost, and I think the song sounds awesome, so that's just a little quick note for you people who don't know. Right, so we're going to stop it right again so we can see the new layout for the multiplayer. As you can see, we're going to start with the top left. You can see now the map has actually changed. It's now 16 by 9. I don't really know if this is going to work out or if I'm going to like it. By the looks of it, I think it looks cooler. And as you can tell, it's more zoomed out than the old Call of Duty. So I think it's going to give you actually more field of view. So, I don't know, you guys let me know what you think. But to me, it doesn't really seem like it's going to change that much of how the game's going to work and stuff, and I barely actually look at the map anyway, to be honest. But then you can see he's got 4 perks there, because I reckon when you respawn it obviously tells you what perks. He's running 4 perks. I can't really tell you what they are because I can't really make them out. Then you can see he's playing TDM, and he's got 0 points on his team, and then his enemy team's got 2. So obviously that's blue is your team, and then I think that's the orange is the enemy's team. Then we're going to go to the bottom right, and you can see his kill streaks and his ammo. Underneath his ammo, you can see his equipment. It looks like he's got 2 flashbangs, what's pretty interesting. And then you can see his kill streaks. Obviously, you can see his first kill streak is Riley, what we spoke about before. And then I can't make out his second one is, but I think that is going to be the care package, or that'll be the heli sniper we saw. We're going to see later on as well. But and also his third one looks like the drone from Black Ops 2. So obviously on his top right you can see his score, his kills, his death and his assists. He has no kills and 2 deaths and 0 assists. But you can see it says third, and then above him it says second, and it's got budget rogue. If I can make that out, it's a bit blurry because obviously I've got it open on my video editor. But that guy has 0000. So I reckon this tells you where you are on your own team. So this guy is obviously 3rd place on his own team, and then the other guy is 2nd, so obviously there's someone else 3rd. So it tells you whereabouts on the leaderboards you are on your own team as well. So let's carry on. Right, so I stopped it right here because as you can see on the floor there is the MTAR. So the MTAR is making a return back into Call of Duty. Always glad to see that gun back. Also, I just wanted to point out that as you can tell, the enemy dot on the map is actually orange and the others are blue. So they've either changed the colours to orange, because on the kill feed, as you can tell, they're actually blue and orange, or he's actually playing on colour blind assist, what's a bit weird. I don't know, maybe the guy who's playing it was colour blind, or maybe there's just something weird going on here, or maybe they've changed the colours, because as you can see on the bottom it's now blue and orange, not blue and red. So I reckon they've actually changed the colours to orange, because I used to be on colourblind on Modern Warfare 2 because the red was actually really hard to notice, so that's just a little pointer there. So I just thought I would quickly stop it here as well and show you that this guy got a triple kill. So as you can see, that's the new badge and the new basically title to say triple kills and stuff underneath the map right there. Right, so this is the really big changer to Call of Duty in my opinion. As you can see, it now says customize your soldier. So there isn't a create a class anymore. You're creating your own soldier. What you do, you make 10 soldiers, what makes a squad, and then each soldier I think can prestige, so each 10 will then equal 10 prestiges, if that makes sense. I know it's quite hard to get around, but there is so many like customizers. I think there's over like, oh, God knows how many you can change, like the hat, your face, your armor, and you know, I've always asked for customization for your character in Call of Duty, and now we can get it. So if you want to run around in a cap, you can. If you want to run around with a mask, you can. It's really up to you what you look like, and your own. And basically, you make your own soldiers, and then obviously then you pick their guns and their perks and stuff like that. You know, all inside that. What's really interesting and really new big change to Call of Duty, and I'm very happy for that.
Wasn't ready to be no millionaire.
So there isn't really much to point out on this one apart from the gun on the floor again. If I can make this out, that does say the AC301D, I think. Hopefully it doesn't have 1D on the end. But as you can see, also score streaks are back. As you can see, you got a plus 100 there for killing that guy. Also, you can see how the new text has changed from the bottom left with the double digits. That's how the numbers will actually look like now. So, yep, let's carry on.
I was ill prepared. I was prepared to be ill though. The skill was there beginning.
So I thought I'd put this bit in slow motion just to show you guys the new slide on your knees animation for the multiplayer. Looks really cool.
Something fucking acronym. Cut the fucking act like you're happy. I'm fucking back again with another anthem. I stopped when it.
As you can see here, this is the sniper. Straight away, probably some of you guys are probably guessing quickscoping. They didn't actually mention if quickscoping was back, but I definitely reckon it's in there. You can tell by some of the shots they do that quickscoping, I think, is still safe in the Modern Warfare series, I was going to say, but it's now Ghost, but you know what I meant. As you can see, there is a bit of a difference though. As you can see around the outside, it's a bit blurred, and it's not zoomed in where it's zoomed in the scope. Obviously, it gives it more of a realistic view, and it actually helps you tell if someone up is coming towards you, or if they're stood in front of you and stuff, what I think is really cool. And it's also going to make sniping a bit harder, I reckon, and quickscoping. But you know what? Quickscoping is going to be a little bit harder. It's just more of a challenge and more easier for me to grasp and to actually learn something new to do with quickscoping, what I think is really cool. So I thought I'd slow this bit down and show you the lean feature in COD Ghost. And also in a minute you'll see that there is a throwing knife on this guy's inventory, and there is an RPG in the kill feed. So yeah, the RPG's in the game and the throwing knife. You can see here he's going to throw the C4 at that shop right there, and as you will see when the clip carries on, it's actually going to blow down the wall and then the guy's going to die. So they're not really saying that the map's destructible, but as you can see from later on clips, it basically is, but it's more of the, like, you have to learn the maps. You can knock down gas stations to kill people and blocks and stuff like that, as you'll see later on. So the map is actually kind of destructible now to actually work your way for cover and stuff like that, but it's more, not really destructible, it's more just the map's moving in a way. So yeah, also I just want to point out that, you know, we said earlier about the colorblind and stuff. As you can see, there is actually a red dot on the map, and there's still the orange dot from the enemy who's behind that wall. So I definitely reckon that it's no longer red for the enemy, it's now orange for enemies and blue for your teammates, because there's a red dot there. So if that guy was playing on colorblind, that red dot on the map there would still be orange. So let's carry on. Right, so now we actually start getting a look at the game mode. So you can see we have free for all, team deathmatch, search and destroy, domination, and kill confirmed. Then we're going to move on to the others. As you can see, we've got search and rescue, grind, blitz, cranked, infected. It's good to see infected back, hunted, and safeguard. The newest one here, what I'm really excited for, and I'll have gameplay up soon, is search and rescue, where it's like basically search and destroy, and you actually get to revive your teammate if you actually pick up their tag. But if the enemy picks up their tag, then they don't revive at all. So on this one you can see on the floor there is the honey badger, and we're going to learn more about this gun just in a minute, so let's carry on. Right, so on this one you can see that he unlocked the 13-point streak, the Hell Sniper, where you actually snipe from a helicopter. I think we'll see a clip of it later on in the trailer, and as you can see there's one of the tags I was on about from earlier on. So here you can see him inside one of a point streaks. It looks like he's actually inside a helicopter, and as you can see it says fire, zoom, and flares, so you actually can set off your own flares to stop people from blowing it up. But what I want to know is, can you actually control it like on Black Ops 1, or are you just in there shooting it? We'll just have to wait and find out, I guess. Here's the honey badger, what I mentioned earlier. As you can see from the right in, it actually has the silencer built onto the gun, So the gun actually comes with a silencer. So normally you can get up to 2 attachments unless you had one of those like bonus things to let you have 3. So what I reckon is because the silencer is built onto it, you can have the scope and the grenade launcher or the foregrip and a scope or whatever you want, because that silencer does not actually take up any points for your attachments, what I think is a pretty cool idea. And it's a bit weird that the gun actually has a silencer built onto it, but maybe in real life that's how the gun came and that's how they put it in the game, you know. I think it's a really cool feature. So right here you can see a soldier someone's customized, and you can see the bang grenade and also a shotgun, a double action 5-round revolving cylinder shotgun that lets you run and gun in style. You can actually see quite a lot of the guns. Also you can see on the left is the SA-805, the fully automatic. You can see the weapon stats, it says accuracy, so to me it looks like it actually has high accuracy. I don't really know how the that works there, but again you can see the honey badger. What looks like it actually has a different camo on it. Then you can see the ZZ-805. I think that's the gun what's selected, but as you can see it has CZ, and that one has S5 on it, what's pretty interesting. Then we can see the 2010 5C, I think that is, or is that an SC? And then the AK-12, and then we got the M98S. To me, that gun looks gold, so I reckon he has a gold camo on it. Then you can see the R5R something something. It's covered up by, it looks like a mouse cursor. And then you can see the ARX-160, which to me kind of looks like the Scar, or even the Peacekeeper. And then again, the Fab, what we all know from MW3, not the lollipop or the ice cream Fab, the actual gun, what I love loads. And then again, straight after that picture, we can see some more shotguns. We've got the MK32, and the other one's too below for me to make out. But yep, so there's 2 new shotguns there, and obviously the one on the right is the one we saw just a minute ago. So on this one it's pretty interesting. As you can see, there is the Moab there. So the Moab is in the game in some way or another, because obviously the guy is only on a 16-1. So I don't think it's going to be a 16 kill streak to get the Moab. And as you can see from the clip before, he got it in a care package. So I reckon this is a game mode and he got the Moab. Or there is a different version of the Moab, because in a minute you'll see, well, I'll put it in slow motion where it destroys the whole map. But I don't think it actually kills anyone. So I don't know if it's a Moab that destroys the map and doesn't kill anyone anymore, or if it's, or you can still actually get the Moab like in MW3. But we're just gonna have to wait and find out, because in MW3 they obviously kept it a secret, and I obviously reckon they're gonna do it again. As you can see here, there's the drone kill streak I was talking about earlier as well.
It's what you eat, sleep, piss, and shit. Live, breathe, your whole existence just consists of this. Refuse to quit, refuse to split, can't defuse the wick. I don't do this music shit, I lose my shit. Ain't got shit to
Call of Duty Ghost, just like the movie Cranked. This game mode's called Cranked as well, but just like the movie Cranked, once you get a kill, you've got a certain amount of time to get another kill, or you blow up, and obviously the blowing up bit is like the movie Cranked. So yeah, every time you get a kill, as you can see there is a timer. You got to kill that person. You got to kill another person in that timer, or you will blow up. And it makes the game really fast-paced and really fun. And I should have some gameplay up soon of the game mode. Point out the map on the top left. As you can see, it's now actually like a sandy colour, so I think the map actually looks more colourful, like you're actually looking down the world instead of it just being like black and white kind of thing. What I think is really cool, and I know they were going to bring it into Modern Warfare 3, but they never did, so it looks like they're bringing it in some way in Call of Duty Ghost. Here we get a look at the care package, and he now actually has feet. So obviously that means the care package ain't going to be bouncing around and killing people by accident or yourself by accident. And now it looks more realistic because it didn't really look realistic when they were bouncing around. And also you'll see that the guy gets a juggernaut out of it with a minigun as well. Here you can see the new gun class called Marksman Rifles. You can pretty guess what they are by Marksman Rifles, but they're just in between snipers and the others really. Best aid at mid-A long range, DRMs, bridged, and gaps between assault rifles and sniper rifles. So they're in between assault rifles and sniper rifles. The next clip you get to see some of them and some of the snipers, but I've just slowed it down because it'll just be picture after picture. So yeah, if you want to pause it and have a look, then you can. And like always leave the good news to last. You can now actually play as a female character, what's good for girls, and also for people who like to troll people pretending they're girls. So anyway guys, this is going to be the end of the video anyway. I hope you guys enjoyed, and please leave a like, and I'll see you guys next time. Good. Bye.